Welcome back to Trumbull Valley and the salt of the earth. I've just moved my Fader community to Trumbull Valley, which is great. And you'll notice, Airy Twitch pointed out in the chat that I forgot to close the loop on the thing I was testing out at the end of my last video, which is, do all of my cars come with me when I move maps? And as you can see, they do. I've got all 5 of the vehicles with me, which is a first for our game.
Underway right now. We need reinforcements.
Shit, they're in real trouble.
Oh, everybody's got problems. We'll deal with you people later. Right now, the thing that's most important to me is getting this community into a base that is large enough to support their operation. So we're going to take our survey car because it'll do the most, scouting as we're headed down there. And we're going to go claim Tranquility Factory because that is the one base that we did not claim with the council, our other community that was in Trumbull Valley. So we're going to go there, we're going to claim the Tranquility Factory.
Take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up.
And we're going to do our best to build ourselves a base that is worthy of the wheelhouse truck stop that we had over in Drucker. So we're not that far off from Tranquility. And I lucked out this time. Well, partly lucked out. I mean, I'm playing on a green map because the whole purpose of this community, for those who don't know, is to collect as much crap as I possibly can so I can share it with my son when we play in co-op, or anyone else that I happen to play with in co-op. And so that means green map, green community, but, I want the combat to still be interesting, so dread combat. Someday I'll go back into the Nightmare Zone, but right now, we're just trying to keep this stuff simple. Oh, wait! Wait a minute. No. I just realized I probably took a car out of a spot. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. I grabbed exactly the right car. Okay, good. All 4 of my other cars are parked in the slots, so I don't need to go back and fix that. Okay, good. So let's not occupy any of these slots. Let's make sure that all of our cars can still come with us. And we'll head back in here. But anyway, Congrexes, I don't think I did a great job of answering the question that you asked at the end of the previous video.
Hey there. We could really use some help from you folks.
So Congrexes was asking if we're ever going to get a photo mode. And my answer, and I just want to make sure that the answer was clear. My answer was that we would love to do one. We know that there's a lot of folks, especially Big Lou and Oddly Lemony, who have, made sort of an online career of posting beautiful screenshots of our game and really making us look good. And we want to support that. We want to make that easier to do. And so, when people suggest a photo mode, that really appeals to us. We like the idea of doing that. The main challenge is it's hard to figure out how to prioritize that against gameplay upgrades, which the game also sorely needs. Because, making a photo mode is not a small task. It is kind of a big deal. At least if you want to make a good one, right? One that is easy to use, has got really good UX and stuff like that. It can be a challenge. And so we would want to do it well, and that means we'd be taking time away from other types of improvements. And so we'd want to make sure that if we did that, where the heck is this last room? There it is.
Nope, we still got company.
If we did that, we'd really want to make sure... Oh, hi. I feel like I'm making more noise. I'm attracting more zombies than I'm actually killing with this gun. Maybe I should switch to melee. Yeah, we just have to pick the right time when it's not competing with something else that we feel like is more urgent. We were not going to do it instead of Trumbull Valley, right? And we were not going to do it instead of Plague Territory. And so, so I'm not going to put a timeline on it. And I can't promise you that we'll ever get to it because we might always end up prioritizing gameplay improvements over it. But it's not like we don't think it would be valuable. We totally believe that it would be valuable and people would really appreciate it. It just, everything is a trade-off, right? Everything has opportunity costs associated with it. Actually, I should explain that term, opportunity cost, because I don't know if everybody knows that word. When you talk about the opportunity cost for something, like when you're building... Oh, let me let Tressie talk for a sec.
I'm working on a little project that's going to help this valley thrive again, like it used to. For now, just stay strong and be good to each other. We're all in this together, after all.
So the idea of opportunity cost is basically when you decide to do something, the cost isn't just the cost of that thing. Like if we decided that we wanted to make a photo mode, there would be a cost in, programming time, UI art, adding things to the game like post-process filters and things like that, that aren't in the game already. There'd be a lot of stuff that you would need to do. But it's not, and those all carry costs. It takes time, it takes money, it takes, people and resources. And so that's one of the reasons why it's challenging to make something. But one of the other reasons it might be sometimes hard to build a particular thing isn't because of the actual cost of that thing, but it's the other things you decided not to do. Because if we decided to build a photo mode right now, there's other features we're working on right now that we would be putting off or canceling in favor of the photo mode. And so when we're thinking about the cost of doing something like a photo mode, we don't just have to think of what would it cost to make the photo mode. We also have to think of what would we not get to do. Because, we've been supporting this game for kind of a ridiculously long time, much longer than any of us thought we were going to. And that's great, and that's awesome. But it's not going to be literally forever, right? At some point, we're going to not be supporting State of Decay 2 anymore. It's going to be a while in the future, I think, but at some point, we're going to stop. And whenever we stop, however long that was, whatever amount of time and money and people that was, that's as much stuff as we can afford to make. And so each time we're deciding what it is we're going to add to the game, we have to think about the fact that, at some point, there's going to be an end. And things that go longer than the end, things that we delay and delay and delay until past the end, those things never happen. And so a lot of the decision we're making is which things make it in before we have to end. And when I'm looking at the game, there's so many aspects of the game that feel like they need improvement, that feel like you can easily imagine a much better version of them, that I hate the idea of getting to the end of our time on State of Decay 2 and not having done those things. And so a lot of my motivation when it comes to sort of when I pitch in to the decision-making process of deciding what it is we're going to build as a team, a lot of my motivation is what do I want to make sure we get done before we have to put our pencils down, and I want to prioritize that stuff so that we don't end up regretting the opportunities that we missed. Oh,
Zombies are about to
interesting.
attack the base. We need all our defenders.
You know what? Huh. How much storage do we actually have in this base? For ammo and materials... Okay, we don't have as much as we had in the other base, and this storage is not upgradable, so I can't fix that problem very easily. I can definitely add a little bit of ammo storage. That's kind of it.
Attack at our front door.
Okay, it looks like we got a zombie attack, so let's deal with that while we're still working on our base.
Keep at it. We're holding him back.
I'm not one to turn people out, but we really don't have enough space.
One thing that would be
Okay,
nice
people, you be good while I'm gone.
is getting this community a haven to us. So actually, that is a good reason to take them to Trumbull Valley. If this is meant to be our, community that sort of has everything, making sure to come to Trumbull Valley and getting them some of the rarest items in the game is probably a good move. And once we get a haven device, we won't have to deal with these periodic
You think that's the last of them?
zombie attacks. Luckily, we haven't built enough stuff yet to have a high threat level, so this siege is not going to be a big deal. Okay, so let's build our workshop and our
And we're still
infirmary
here. Cheers to us.
outside. These two are about to finish up and free up some labor. We're going to need a lot more beds. And maybe, is that what I want to do with this?
Nice one.
Oh, wait, no, I want a forge. If this is going to be my feeder community, I want to have a... Wait, no, it's not the forge that I want. No, it's the armory I want. I should make a warlord my leader so that I can get an armory. So, okay, this guy can be a warlord eventually, but he isn't yet. Let's just look at the leader slot here. Oh, right. We got Merci. I think she's a warlord. Yeah, she's a warlord. Merci is one of my first community members that I ever had in this game, in the retail game. So in the retail build. So I really like her. So having her as a leader is actually a really good move for me. Emotionally, I like that a lot. So because I chose her, I can build an armory, and then I can manufacture whatever ammunition I need, which is going to be great.
Guys, we need some help. We can't hold them off much longer.
I'm just ignoring everyone out there. Okay, so we've built sort of our baseline stuff here. Let's start upgrading it. Oh, can't yet. Yeah, we got some long-term stuff going on, eating up all of our labor. The auto shop and the armory both take 4. So we are going to be really short on beds. So we could use... Actually, I wonder... Can I... No, I haven't grabbed any Daybreak stuff. Let me... We're going to want to... What am I... I always open that when I want to get to the radio. Let's call in the Daybreak trader.
You want to do some business? How about sending someone over?
Absolutely. Red Talon has been working on new designs acquired during our operations. You should be quite pleased.
All right, let's go grab ourselves... Full stop. Let's just go grab ourselves. No. Let's go grab ourselves some Red Talon gear, specifically the bunk room. I believe that is one that I've unlocked. Oh, they're over there at the old warehouse. Nice. Oh, excuse me, Viking.
Enjoy peace eternal, asshole.
That's how we're bringing peace to this valley.
Too long would not be smart.
Carmine was making jokes about me coming to this peaceful valley and making it messy. No. I'm making it peaceful by putting zombies to death. Stealthy Assassin points it out that I am sitting on a lot of prestige points right now. That is true. I've been playing... my son loves to play Daybreak, and so I've been playing Daybreak with my son a whole bunch, and so I end up with way more prestige points than I'm used to. Like, I used to not... Like, even when Daybreak was new, I didn't really play it very much. It wasn't my kind of game.
Hey there.
And now it suddenly
Good to
is.
see you.
Hey there, Carpenter.
You got something for me?
Okay.
All right, let's see. What do we got? Red Talon bunk room prefab.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
heavy.
And what else we have here? Clio support transmitter. I think do I already have that? I might already have that in my community.
So what do we got today?
Sure.
I can't remember. No. I think it's my other community that had the Clio support transmitter. I'm going to grab that too. Let's grab some fancy ammo. Like, any of this stuff might be stuff that'd be fun to share with my son. Like these deployable minefields. Sticky grenades and fire traps. Their value might be a little lost on him. Tumbler's cool. I don't need the RTX guns from this person. I can find them other places, I think. I really like the Clio battle rifle, though. I think or is it... Essentially, it's the blast rifle that I like better. But this is what we got, so... We'll grab one of these for fun. There we go. That's enough. Thank you, Carpenter. I'll call you again later if I need more. The main thing I actually needed... Hello. Was to murder that zombie. Now, the main thing I actually needed... was that bunk room. So I'll take this back... and install the fanciest bunk room I can. And see how close to satisfying my bed's needs I can get. I'm hoping I can... I mean, I might need to grab some beds from an outpost. I mean, I'd really like for my outpost to be mostly about incomes here, because, you know, I want to have enough resources, particularly enough ammo to just, like, craft as many bullets as I possibly can. And so I'd rather not have to spend outposts on beds if I can help it. We'll drop all this stuff off. All right, so now we can build a red Talon bunk room. And that was going to give me how many beds? I remind
Oh,
myself.
we didn't fucking help at all.
I forgot how many beds this is. It's probably like 5 or something. I don't know. So
The base is looking good, but it would be even better with access to water.
we'll put more beds in here. See how this goes. Upgrade the workshop. Upgrade the infirmary. What do we want to add to the auto shop? Oh, we have no labor, so we'll wait on that a little bit. Oh, Stealthy Assassin points out that there's Enclave benefits that could give me beds too, like the bed and breakfast Enclave benefit. That's a really good point. Ooh.
Progress is great, but all this noise will draw the undead.
Sorry, I gotta answer a text real quick. Okay, so we just finished something. Let's see what we want to install. Okay, so we've got a magnum ammo press, handgun ammo, shotgun ammo. But if we're building the armory, I don't think we need any of these things. So salvage furnace might be worthwhile. Or Clio support transmitter. That might be fun. I think I can install that anywhere, though. I might be able to install that in my beds, even. Yeah, let's grab a Clio support transmitter in the red Talon bunk room. That seems appropriate. So Stealthy Assassin apparently made a request with channel points. Sorry, no, they don't automatically pop up for me anywhere. I need to actually review them myself. So let me review my requests queue. Tauhao Luna Nights. I've never heard of that game. Okay, I'll look that up, Stealthy Assassin, and if it's, not too expensive, I'll grab it and see what I can do.
You haven't forgotten what we talked about, right?
Oh, it's on Game Pass? Okay, well, that makes it a lot easier. I'll look it up on Game Pass then, and thank you for telling me that. That's very helpful. So, yeah, I'll look that up, and sure, I'm happy to try something out. What should I stick in here? Soldering station so I can make boom boxes. Actually, that's kind of cool. Let's get ourselves a soldering station. Let's also get what? Fireworks crafting station. I'm not going to think of that. Actually, let's cancel this. Let's put the fireworks crafting station at the armory, just because that feels like something I'd remember where to find it. Maybe we'll put the boomboxes at the workshop. Let's put something a little bit more vanilla in the auto shop, because I'm not going to think of things. Like the salvage furnace, for instance. Getting extra parts from salvaging things, that's a major thing that I do all the time in this community. Or wait, the filling machine. Let's do the filling machine, because that's passive. I don't have to go there for the actions. That's the thing that I worry about, is that I'm going to... Okay, look, I'm one bed short. Dang it. White noise machine. Yeah, like, I'm worried that I'm going to, like, install something someplace and forget that I did, because sometimes there's big gaps between, sessions of State of Decay 2 with me. And I don't want to forget that something exists. So if something adds an action, I usually want to stick that in the place I'm going to look for that action. So I guess I could put the salvage furnace here. Oh, no, sorry, soldering station. That's what I wanted, so I can make boom boxes. So I'm going to go to the workshop if I want to make a boom box. I'm not going to go to the auto shop if I want to make a boom box. And then I assume I've got my network transmitter here. Meditation garden. Ooh, that lets me install something. Pesticide, which will improve my meds yield. Yeah, that's worthwhile. A little bit of extra ammo storage. How are we doing on storage in general? Might need to craft myself some ammo. I don't think my ammo storage is going to get much higher right now. I think I'm full up. Oh, wait, nope. Our infirmary, well, our infirmary should have an infirmary mod, probably. So, let's... The armory already exists. Let's craft some rounds. What are we short on? Okay, we've got tons of 22. We don't need any more 22. We're kind of good on everything here, so let's just... I don't know. I guess 7.62 we're kind of shy on. 7.62 is the one we're the lowest on. So let's just make a bunch of 7.62 and get our ammo down to what? Is it 55 I think it needs to be at? This is going to be annoying. It's my least favorite part of the game. The fact that you can't just spam these buttons. You have to keep opening the menu again and again and turning it into muscle memory. Let's make some other stuff because why not? Especially the rarer ones. Improved gun accuracy for an hour. Who pays for that? Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Let's just build a bunch of stuff. 40 mil grenades. Why not? Why the heck not? Oh. And... yeah, that'll use 1 ammo. Pyro launcher munitions. Why not? Okay, so... What are we still short on? Oh, okay, fuel. We need to build a bunch of stuff with fuel. Well, I know what to do with fuel. Make 1 million fuel bombs. Millions and millions of fuel bombs. Okay, this is just... No, if I've got a little bit more chemicals, I can do thermite grenades too. But I think that fuel bombs... I get 12 fuel bombs each time I use this action. So let's definitely do just all the fuel bombs. I should just... Every time I play with my son, I should just bring 1,000 fuel bombs and just dump them on his head and be like, here you go. Here's fire. Do you like fire, 6-year-old? I remember liking fire when I was a 6-year-old. Okay, just one more. Nope. Nothing costs just 1 fuel, does it? Fuel bombs. Okay, so now I think it's just materials we're over on. So let's make sure we're finished with all of our... Oh, wait. We're going to be losing materials over time, but it might be worth it to hold on to them just so that as we should go claim some outposts real quick and start earning more ammo. So where can I know my favorite place to get ammo is right here. It's real close. Let's go at least claim 1 outpost and we can upgrade it using those materials. So yeah, B Downs, I'm glad you're excited to
I am so sick of plague zombies.
to unlock some of the channel point rewards we have on here. So for those of you who don't know, if you watch me live on Twitch,
Leading a horde.
oh,
You know what I
let's
think?
let Meredith talk.
It tells me the Zeds may have an actual hierarchy that we don't yet understand.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is... Oh, hello, Mr. Juggernaut. I am not well armed to deal with you. So I'm just going to drive a different way. Sneak over to that outpost and not attract you if I can help it. Anyway, if you're watching me live on Twitch, which everyone in my chat right now is doing, you accumulate something called channel points.
Find a place full of cool stuff.
And you can spend those on various things. Stealthy Assassin just spent some to
Why can't everywhere be this quiet?
persuade me to try a game I've never played before. So that's going to be fun.
This outpost done. And
The
if we
most-
want, we could spend some time and make it even better.
The most expensive channel point reward, though, is to add a name to State of Decay 2,
Is that it?
which is a thing I'm allowed to do kind of arbitrarily.
Shiny.
So I figured it would be kind of a fun channel point reward. Now, obviously, I am the final judge of anything that goes into the game. I enjoy putting the names of random people into the game, so it's kind of it's a thing I do all the time anyway. So we're not really fundamentally changing how State of Decay 2 works. But yeah, I just thought that would be kind of a fun little reward. So so people who get, I think it's 40, somebody say it was 40,000? I forgot what I set it to. If you have like 40,000 channel points, then you can request that a name be put into the game. And if it's something like horrifically offensive or something like that, you know, I'm not going to do it. I do have to be the final judge of what goes in the game because, you know, it's my name in the credits. I'm the one who has to be judged based on the quality of the content in this game. But that said, if it's just a normal thing, of course I'm going to say yes. And yeah, and we'll add it to the game. Now, but one warning. Please, 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 after I tell you that your name is in the game, do not sit there for hours and hours and hours hitting the randomize button and trying to get your name in the game. Please do not do that. That is an extremely punishing experience. No one enjoys it. I don't think anyone feels good about doing it. And you're going to end up regretting the entire thing. So just fair warning. The whole point of this reward is that you get to sort of passively know that your name is in the game, that someone else is going to see it. I'm not putting it in the game so that you can find it yourself. Okay, please, please, please understand that. Let's drop this stuff off that I picked up. Skill books are one thing I definitely want to collect. Okay, so we've got this outpost. We can upgrade it by spending some of our materials. So we're going to let that go for a bit. Oh, we should also keep mulching weapons. Oh, we can put a mod in the incinerator? What? Okay, let's definitely install a secure case of ammo in the incinerator. That's a really good plan. I really like my plan. Yeah, so there are people whose names I put in the game who have literally, they've tried many, many, many times for hours on end, have never gotten their names. So I just really, really want people to understand how punishing and difficult it is and how I cannot help you make it go any better. I don't have the power to make a specific name pop up, except in, like, you know, a test mission or something like that. I can't do it in the live game.
That's not gonna happen.
Let's upgrade this again. Oh, we're so close to our materials being reasonable. You know what we need? You know what we need? Another ammo outpost. Where's a good place? There's another gun store up here. But this one is covered by a plague heart. So, and there's some hostiles over here too. No. Okay, so I don't think this character is very well equipped. Let's grab a different character. Jonathan? Jonathan, how are you doing? Let's grab a character who's fairly well equipped to fight a plague heart. So this guy's got an AK, fair number of bullets. AK does not fire those bullets. I got some fire. Let's grab some bombs of some kind. Something cheap. Okay. And, oh wait. What is this garbage heals you've got? Stop it. We're going into real danger. Okay, so let's head over there, take out that plague heart, and claim another ammo outpost. And once we've claimed that ammo outpost, we'll have used all of our materials. We'll be in really good shape. And that will be a good time to end this session with the Salt of the Earth having fully settled in Trumbull Valley. And then we get to kind of do whatever we want with these folks in Trumbull Valley. B-Down says, I've never been so happy to see a channel point reward. Well, I am glad to have made you happy. It's just, I felt like that's the kind of thing that, like, only I can offer, right? You know, it's like it's a special reason to come to my channel. So yeah. If it was anything more complex than a name, or, like, more important than an individual name, I'd actually feel uncomfortable offering it as a reward, just because, you know, it's a thing that I'm not the sole owner of this game, right? It's owned by an entire studio of people. And so if it was something like adding a trait to the game, that's not something that I should do on my own channel. That should be a thing that we do as a studio. But the name list, it's so long, and each individual name is so trivial.
And saw some bodies near a plague zone. There might be some new survivors on our turf.
And because I just constantly add arbitrary names to the game anyway, like I'm just always doing it. Like every time I see a name that I find even slightly amusing in real life, I write it down and I go and I add it to our name lists. So I'm just constantly doing this anyway. And so because of that, it just feels like where I get the names is almost kind of irrelevant. Like, who cares where I get the names, right? If I get them from people who sign up for channel point rewards, that's not different from me just adding random names that I just see, you know, like a store clerk's name or something like that. Or somebody tells me a story about their cousin who's got a weird nickname. You know, like those are the kinds of places I get names already. So a channel point reward isn't that different from that. So I figured that's okay, but I wouldn't go any further than that with you know, offering people opportunities to make a mark on State of Decay 2, just because anything else, it shouldn't be just about me and my channel. It should be about, you know, what we do collectively as a studio. So I was about to get out here, but this is a little far away. Oh, stop it. Am I going to destroy my survey car? Okay, a little closer. Okay, let's just get in there and make this happen real fast. There's a lot of zombies around me right now.
I never do get used to the smell.
Oh, hello.
Fire in the hole! It's damaged. Just gotta keep that. That's one plague cart that won't give us any more trouble.
Haha, there we go.
That should mean a lot fewer plague zombies in this area.
Pick up all these plague samples. Some food, why not? Ooh, a MAC-10. Nice. Police knife, sure. Bunch of stuff, yay. Kanabo. Ooh, Kanabo! That's one of our lost weapons! Nice. Carry that one.
No room for that.
Yes! I'm excited about our Kanabo. All right.
After all this, I honestly don't know if we have the strength to keep going.
So when I talk about the lost weapons, I don't know if all of you have seen the State of Decay 2 stream that we did about this, but basically, a lot of that, like when we start off a new effort, adding weapons to the game, a lot of the time, we end up making more weapons than we can use.
This is my last mag.
And there were a few different cases of that happened over the course of the past, I don't know, little while. And, you know, basically since the Juggernaut edition, we've just kind of collected a short list of weapons that just, for whatever reason, never made it into the game. And so when we were working on Trumbull Valley, we were like, you know what? Let's just, we're going to be adding a bunch of new weapons to the game anyway. Let's just grab a bunch more. And so all of those weapons that were not quite, they were present in the game, like if you were cheating or whatever, you could find them, but they were not actually in the loot tables, they weren't available anywhere. We went and officially added those, so now you can get them. So the Kanabo is one of those.
And with just a bit more effort, it could really be something.
Let's grab a few. Ooh, yay. Yay, more ammo for me to waste. You know, I'll come back in here later to get this stuff. Right now, all I care about is just getting this base up and running. So I'll come back to scavenge these places later on. I'm sure that I'm going to be scouring at some point all of Spencer's Mill for every speck of loot in that place. And when I take that loot to deliver it at the ammo outpost, I'll notice that I never actually scavenge the entire ammo outpost. Oh, I still have Carpenter pinned? Let's not have Carpenter pinned. I don't care about Carpenter anymore. Ah! So let's take this car home. Let's get it nice and tuned up. And let's spend the last of our resources, last of our, what are they called? Materials. The last of our surplus, wasteful materials.
No.
Leveling up this gun shop. Izzy Zig asks if anyone has died in this community. I don't think so. I've only been playing at the Dread Zone difficulty, and actually my other difficulty sliders are down in green. So combat difficulty, the action difficulty is what really makes the difference to whether I'm likely to get people killed. But, I mean, I am not facing as many plague hearts, for instance, and so that probably makes a difference to how often I get characters killed. But yeah, I don't think I've gotten anyone killed in Salt of the Earth, unless somebody remembers differently.
Hey, non-zombie types out there. Anyone mind giving me a hand?
All right, so let's go inside.
Maybe we're not gonna die after all.
Let's drop off this rucksack. This is one of our better little supply areas here. It's
You're not dead.
nicely
Catch
well.
you in a bit.
Wait, I'm not talking to Ashley. Stop talking to Ashley. I mean, she's nice and all, but
Hey,
that's not what you're here to
another
do.
delivery.
Okay, so now that we've dropped that off, let's drop off the items we picked up. And maybe I should pick up. Wow, I've got so much ammo now. Wait, did I grab the wrong? Oh, I grabbed 5.56. Silliness. All right. There we go. Now he's all equipped for his next foray out into the wild unknown. Me, in the meantime,
What the hell am I thinking?
we can make our last upgrade to that gun shop. Our materials are now under the limit. Everything is under the limit. We're not going to be losing stuff anymore. And so now we're ready to get this feeder community started here in Trumbull Valley. So what is that going to mean? I don't know. It can mean a lot of things. We could, since we're so close to Marshall, we could just start scouring Marshall. Probably go on some Tressie missions over here, kill this plague heart, just wipe out everything in this whole vicinity. And then, at some point, maybe we should move on to Fairfield and Spencer's Mill. Maybe we'll do Fairfield last this time. I think I started in Fairfield with the council, with my last community that I brought here. So maybe we'll save Fairfield for last this time and go to some of these other places, like Spencer's Mill and Mount Tanner. But there we go. That's what we're doing. Raneth Cord says, check the community screen to see if anybody's died. Yeah, so, yep, nope, we got no gravestones, so we're good. Everybody's doing well. A couple people have missions. Jaden wants to see his prepper ant. No thanks, Jaden. Don't need it. I'm trying to think, am I forgetting anything? Is there any last thing that I should do here? I mean, I obviously need to fill these empty outpost slots, but I'll probably just go and grab some fruitful-ish looking outpost in each of the major locations in the world. We can do that next time. I have been playing for quite some time, and so it's probably a good time to wrap it up. So yeah, the Salt of the Earth are now kind of on a new track. We've taken them to Trumbull Valley. We're going to be scouring this place and maybe seeing some parts of Trumbull Valley that we missed the last time, because, you know, my last visit to Trumbull Valley was all about seeing the entire story, trying out all of the bases. These guys are going to be more about thoroughness. The Salt of the Earth is all about going into every single site and taking everything that's not nailed down. So we'll see what other things we can see and learn from Trumbull Valley in that process. Oh, Izzy Zig points out the community is so happy. Are they? Oh yeah, look at that. We are happy. That's pretty cool. Oh, mostly they're excited about the leader project. Basically, yeah, they all like the stuff that we just built. So I don't have a ton of morale boosting stuff. Oh, and another thing is I'm playing on community green zone. That's why. Community difficulty is down to green, so I've got a massive boost to my morale for everybody. So nothing special going on there. It's just I'm playing in the green zone, because mostly the main reason is there's a couple of resource-focused benefits to community difficulty, to green community difficulty, and because this community is all about collecting resources so I can share them in co-op, you know, I want to have as much stuff as possible. So I just put everything down to green except for combat, because I wanted to keep combat interesting. Anyway, let's wrap up this session. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, I'll stick a little button right there. I really need to move my mic so you can see my hand snapping. I like it here because it's got a nice, you know, head-on view of my face, but that's about it. Links